Good morning, folks. Welcome back to Blankton Creek Farm. We're out here on this Sunday morning and we are taking a look at our garden. We have been gone for a week on vacation with the family and taking our first good look at the garden since we've gotten back. And my oh my, how it's grown. This deal is getting really big. We're gonna have to do some thinning out of that. Just laying over. Our peppers are really taking off since we've been gone. Looks like we've gotten about 2 3/4 inches of rain since we've been gone. If it's not evaporated out of that. And that calendula marigold has really started blooming since we've been gone. We're gonna have to do some pruning on it. And these peppers are starting to pick up finally, looking good. Our cilantro is blooming. Oh mercy, yeah. Wow, really taking off. I think our corn has grown another foot. That's crazy. Starting to get some turning on our silk. Look at all the green beans hanging down. Wow. We got another mess of picking. I bet we get a bushel off today. Cucumbers are, oh my goodness. That should have been picked this past week. We did have our son come out here and pick for us, but I didn't think any of the cucumbers would be ready, but that one, I believe we might have to let that one go to seed. That's a good one to pick. The broccoli has really filled out, starting to grow more shoots up, so we're gonna have to get out here and do a picking on it. The Malabar spinach is running up the trestle here that we got. So we'll be picking some of that here real soon. We got a green bean running up this side. And these green beans here is just about solid all the way down through there now. And this is exactly kind of how I pictured this would be picking, coming through the trestle here and just picking the green beans as they fell through the holes here in the cattle panels. The corn over here on this side has really started to take form. It won't be long at all. I do notice that we've got some stalks that have been broke. So I'm not sure if we have some wildlife getting in here or if, well, good morning to you. You've been in here tearing our corn up? Better not. So we've gotten some out here on the end that's been broke off. And there's an ear that's been broke. One there that's been eaten on. So my guess is more than likely a raccoon has gotten in here, and then there's one over there that's been pulled off on the other side of the fencing. So we'll have to pull some camera footage on that and see what's happened. Watermelons are looking really good, really healthy. Let's take a look at our cantaloupe. Still lots of blooms on these. Like I said, I'm just leaving this grass that's come up. It's kind of a cover, a shading for the melons. Our strawberry bed is really growed over with the grass as well. I don't see anything red in there. So with all this rain, there is one side effect of getting a lot of rain and that is the weeds really start growing. So we're gonna have to get in here and do a lot of tending down here on these beds, getting all these grasses out of here. Well, the winter giant finally give it up. I was gonna get that thing out of here this week, but looks like it's died back on its own, so we're gonna have to get it pulled. The rest of the squash starting to get a little bit of dying on the edge of these leaves. Yep, that's the culprit right there. So definitely gonna have to do some inspecting for these squash bugs. They've definitely got into this one. You can see the damage on the leaves. Got to get and prune these back, as well as the zucchini. You can see the damage there on those leaves. And nasturtium's looking really good in there, but this has just gotten out of hand. Taking a look down here at our tomatoes and our peppers down here, we got quite a few starting to develop in there. That is really good to see. We've got a lot of plans for those here coming up soon. Definitely gonna have to get out here and do some tying up on these. So we can already see quite a bit of bow in our PVC horizontal there. So more than likely, before these things get much taller and filled out with tomatoes, we're going to have to come back in here about halfway down and put us another support up right in here. So I'm not quite sure how much more weight that's going to hold. Got quite a bit of sag in it. We've had some folks comment concerned about that, and that's something we've been keeping an eye on too as well. So it does look like we're going to need to bring another support, vertical support in here in between the 10-foot run of PVC here. So I appreciate you joining us here for a look at how the garden has been doing since we've been away for a week. Definitely something that you need to consider when planning a garden, making sure that you have somebody to take care of it if you're going to be gone during the harvest season window. And we did, but it's just really crazy coming back after you've been gone a week and seeing how much everything has grown. So we appreciate you joining us here on this video. We'll catch you on the next one. Y'all take care.